so it'll be fine. Oh, hell yeah. Yay! Cute. Wonderful. Hmm. No, I did it at like 10. But Soup is on the West Coast, so they were up at like 6 o'clock in the morning or something. But yeah, so I think I would like to do it at 10, like moving forward. But I mean, obviously, I was, had stuff to do today, and you are on the other side of the world, so this worked out great. Hmm. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna run. Yep, go ahead. Hmm. Hmm. Yeah, it's okay. Hmm. Yeah, it was cool. It was cool talking with them. They were really like they're so cool. Like they're both just so cool and they bounce really well off of each other too. So it was I don't know, it was really nice to be able to talk to them about their stuff. So and yeah, he came to Soup's house when he was recording Buskin. So he and Kaylin both came to Soup's house. But then also they came when we went to TwitchCon last year. They came like none of them came to the actual convention, but they came and they visited us like outside. So yeah, yeah, it was really cool. I just realized that they can hear me, and they can't hear you, but they can definitely hear me talking. So in that case, I'm just gonna go ahead and unmute, and we're just
That's
gonna
fine.
go
Yeah,
for it.
go for it. Go for it. It's fine.
That's so
Everyone's
funny.
everyone's here anyways. It's all
Everyone's
good.
here.
It's
Hello.
all good.
Well, good morning, everyone. Hello. My name is Lady Amalthea. Welcome to episode 2 of Friendship and French Roast. And I also just realized, Coded Lemur, I can hear. This is why it's so distracting because I can hear your sound. Yeah, you
You can
can't
hear
hear
my
it.
sound.
I can hear your sound. So that's what I was saying beforehand is like I can't figure out how to mute the sounds on Mix It Up for me, but I
Oh
muted
right,
it
yeah,
for the
sorry,
rest
my
of
my
stream.
intro
No,
sound,
you're
yeah.
great. Yeah, yeah, your intro sound. Yeah, Coded Lemur, my favorite lemur. So, oh,
You have to start the stream like that though, it's
yeah, hmm great. It's our favorite
well in here.
lemur. Our
Thank you,
favorite
Ken.
lemur. Our favorite lemur, Coded Lemur, is here. I'm really excited to talk to you. We were chatting a little bit before we went live, but Coded Lemur lives on the other side of the world, so we don't get to really interact as much as we used to. So I'm really excited to just like catch up with you.
Absolutely, yeah. And it's a very long overdue, and the thing is as well, like when we used to hang out, it was mostly COVID times, so we had the
Hmm.
time, we both had the time, and now other side of the planet,
Hmm.
time zones, responsibilities. We just
Things are
so
just a
yes, it's
lot.
nice to catch up with you.
Yeah, yeah, same. So, yeah, what time is it for you? Is it 10
It
o'clock
is
at night?
it is
10
10:04 p.m.
o'clock.
right now. Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Did you work today or
I did not.
you didn't work
No,
today? Okay.
no, and I don't have work tomorrow. I have work training tomorrow because we have to go and do some food handling training, but it's not till 11 a.m. So
Okay.
I it's not like I have to be up super early. So
Okay, perfect. Good.
yeah.
We made it work. We made it work, which is great.
Yes, it worked very well. It worked very well.
But I did see, oh, Aloha Craw is here. Hello. And Zelby. Hello. Good morning, everyone. Our favorite
Hello,
lemurs
Craw.
here.
Hi, Bobby.
our favorite lemurs here, and we're about to talk about since you did not work today, but you did post a video on your YouTube channel, uh,
Sure
your
did.
your Minecraft YouTube channel, and you have been posting every single day for how many days now?
I think today was day 117, or was it
117.
118? Yeah, it's basically, yeah. So we started on January 1st, so it's a good way of tracking how many days into the year we are as well. Like inadvertently, I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
okay, we're like a third of the way through the year because I know that because I'm, posting videos every day. So.
Yeah. No, that's so cool that you've been doing it every single day. It's been really cool. I gotta be honest, I don't watch them every single day, but I do anytime I get the chance to watch them. You do such a good job, and like every time I watch your videos, you make me want to play Minecraft every single time.
That's good. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all I want.
Yeah.
I just want people to enjoy them, and and I was really worried at first because I thought, oh, people aren't going to believe that I'm actually sitting down and doing this every single day because I could technically pre-record them, but I just I just do it now, and I don't really worry about that. I'm just like I'm just going to do it, and I mean, as someone that streams, you're not always in the mood for it, but like
Right. Mm-hmm.
it's only 10 minutes of my day, so I just try and I'm like, okay, for 10 minutes I can be all right, I can get it done, it's just 10 minutes and then I can go back to doing whatever. So
Right.
you know
So you're recording it like live, right? So you're doing it like
yes.
sort of like how you would do like a live stream, but you're just recording it directly into OBS or into whatever, and then you just cut it and edit it like right after, or do you just paste it like do you do like the editing
Ye-
all live?
so I just basically I hit record. I play for Minecraft days just like about 10 minutes, so just play for 10 minutes and then end recording, and then I don't really edit it. I just trim the start, trim the ends, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I I felt like from the start, I felt like because a Minecraft day is 10 minutes long, and 10 minutes is a good length for a YouTube video, like
Mm-hmm.
um statistically, like,
Yeah, okay. Oh,
shorter
interesting.
videos do kind of better. So I thought 10 minutes is quite a good length anyway, so maybe I just record the full day, whack it up. That's why it's basically it's just raw, like what I just say whatever's in my head really, so like there's no filter whatever. I'm just
Yeah.
talking absolute shit basically. But, sometimes, and then but there's other times when I'm just sat there and I realize I haven't said anything for like 2 minutes and I'm like, oh, shit, I can't do that because like people are just gonna be like, oh, he's not saying anything. So
Yeah.
it's a different, because I used to stream obviously, but I haven't
Yeah.
done that for a long time. But it is more like streaming in the sense of being constantly talking about what you're doing, or just talking about like I talk about my day a lot, what I've been doing or what I'm gonna do, because most of the
Mm-hmm.
time I record it in the morning, so like I haven't really done anything yet.
Sure.
So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this today, I'm gonna do that, whatever, just to have something to talk about, because otherwise I'm just sat there like, I don't really know what to say, because what I'm doing in the game isn't always overly exciting because it's 10 minutes and I'm just doing little bits and pieces. But yeah, so I just try and, be as entertaining as I can in the situation, I guess, is the
Mm-hmm.
best way of saying it.
Yeah. So
I will not.
you're doing this like every single day for a certain amount of time. So I know what it is, but can you explain it for everybody listening what it is, like how did you come up with this? And like what's the ultimate goal with your Minecraft channel?
Okay, so the videos, the main goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers at least. And originally I was like, I mean, there's so many Minecraft YouTubers. I get recommended so many small Minecraft YouTubers every single day when I'm on my homepage, and it's just such a hard thing. You have to do something completely different. You have to do something new. You have to do something that no one's done before, or you just have to do something, insane. Like maybe people have done it before, but you just do it better. So I basically said to Zelby, my partner, I said, I'm gonna maybe do this thing where I do a video every single day. What do you think? And she said, yeah, that's a good idea. Excuse me. And then I said, I was thinking of maybe putting like the caveat on of, doing a video every day until I hit 1,000 subscribers, because then you have something to work for. People see that and they go, oh, cool, I want to be a part of that.
Mm-hmm.
Subscribing on YouTube is absolutely free, obviously, as we know. And,
Mm-hmm.
so people just go, oh, yeah, cool. People want to be a part of something and they want to feel like they've contributed to something. So they go, oh, okay, this guy wants to hit 1,000 subs. Sure, why not?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, so I thought I'll just put that little sort of caveat on it, and then hopefully it'll get more engagement. And I mean, it has, absolutely. I was doing my sort of Let's Play series, and which was just, that was like heavily edited videos, doing builds and farms and all kinds of other stuff. And I was at 126 subscribers, I think, at the start of the year. Um, which, obviously I'm very grateful for everyone that subscribes. But I'm
Mm-hmm.
now, I just literally was just on my YouTube, and I've just hit the 500 mark, which is halfway.
Oh my
So,
gosh! Congratulations! What the heck? That's awesome! What the heck?
um,
Oh my god! Cool! You're
so
halfway there.
I'm halfway there. Bon Jovi would be proud,
Dang!
but
Hell yeah!
um, that's in what 117 days. They've got 370 odd subscribers, whereas I'd been making those videos for my Let's Play videos for over a year, and I hadn't really gained that many subscribers from it. So
Yeah.
again, it's just about having a bit of a hook, doing something different, and I've started doing shorts as well. I'm going to do a short every Sunday, which I have to say, I want to just give a little bit of credit to Warlock here, because it was partly his suggestion was
Hell
to
yeah,
do some
Warlock.
shorts to get people more engaged in the channel and stuff as well. Um, and people just don't have attention span anymore either. So
They don't. Yeah. No, exactly. Like everybody consumes that short form content. I
exactly,
really like the long form content. Obviously, streaming for hours is I really like that, and I like the longer YouTube videos too. I watch a lot of longer YouTube videos, but I do also enjoy the short form
yeah,
stuff too. But it's like, yeah, once I can tell my brain is like short circuiting when I'm watching too many shorts or too many TikToks or whatever. Like I'm just like I don't even know what I just
yeah,
watched. But you're right, is like, but that's sort of a gateway into seeing like, oh, who is this person? Like if they like your short, I like to, if I see something that I like actually click into the YouTube channel or whatever and check out and be like, oh,
oh
is this
yeah,
something that I
absolutely, yeah,
wanna see? So yeah, it's a good tactic for sure. So thanks, Warlock. What the
absolutely.
heck?
Yeah, thanks. I was just gonna say with the like, I also watch on YouTube. I'll watch longer videos.
Yeah.
Mostly Minecraft, but I watch a few other things. Like I watch this guy that plays Madden. I sometimes watch PUBG videos, um, and a few other bits
PUBG.
and pieces. Yeah, PUBG's a throwback. Yeah, I know. I just saw options in chat as well. He knows all about PUBG, but
Yeah.
yeah. But then when I'm so on YouTube, I don't really watch YouTube Shorts, but then I'll go on Instagram and I'll just scroll through Reels, or usually when I'm pooping. But I,
Of course, everybody does it.
of course, yeah,
Everybody watches watches TikTok while they're pooping. Like it's
yeah. Um, I mean, yeah. So I don't really use TikTok as much, but Instagram Reels, when I'm
sure,
just there.
yeah.
I mean, it's a lot of the same stuff anyway. Excuse me. But I also find, like, if I'm watching Instagram Reels, if nothing happens in the first 5 to 6 seconds that hooks me in, I'm just like skip. But
Hmm.
I'll sit and watch like a 20-minute YouTube video. But on
Yeah,
Instagram, I'm like, nah, I can't be bothered to wait for something to happen in the
yeah,
next video. Like,
yeah,
it's that psychological thing,
yeah.
you know?
That's funny. Zelby said, every time Coded poops, I get 10 plus reels.
That's true. She does. As does my friend Andrew in the UK. Me and him just constantly send each other reels.
Dang.
Mostly things that should not see the public, but we won't talk about.
Oh my gosh, amazing. That's so funny. Yeah, options, he'll send me like I swear like hundreds of TikToks, and like we'll sit down and he's like, it's time to watch our TikToks. Let's watch all your TikToks. And it's like it's such a labor of love, because it's like when you're on
Yeah,
TikTok, when you're scrolling by yourself, it's like you get hit with so many different advertisements right as you're scrolling. But if
yeah.
you watch them that in your DMs from people, you don't get those advertisements. So he has curated a list of TikToks for me by
Exactly.
doing that.
He's
So
it's your own personal algorithm curated by the person that loves you and knows you the best. Like
exactly.
I literally I'll send Zelby a bunch of reels and then I come out of the bathroom and then I sit and watch them with her again, just to see her
Yeah.
reactions.
Yeah,
Like
that's funny. That's we
you
do the
know.
exact same thing. This
Yeah.
he wants to watch me watch them. So that's so
Yes,
funny.
exactly. Yeah, he gets it. He gets it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's so
exactly.
funny. Oh my gosh. Okay, so you're at 500 subscribers on your YouTube channel. Okay, so I guess like a technical question for me. How how do you see, like, you were saying that your longer form videos, like your long, like, daily, not daily ones, I can't remember what you called them, but
The let's play.
let's play. Yeah, the let's play
Let's play.
ones.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was not really getting you a whole lot of traction. What is like the biggest difference? Like, when did you start to see a difference when you were posting like your daily videos? Like, when did you start to see that number increase? And like, how different is it now? Like, how many do you get, like, 5 subscribers a day? Like, what's that look like? Is it pretty consistent, or is it like kind of all over the
It is.
place?
It is absolutely not consistent at all. So,
Okay.
like the thing, one of the things I'm actually doing in this series is I have a book like in the game in Minecraft, and
Hmm.
every day I'm writing down the subscriber count. If you've watched it, you'll know
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Which I know you have, but I'm just for anyone that
But
hasn't
for
seen it, I'm just explaining.
everybody else,
Yes.
yeah.
So like I write down every single day, and some days I don't get any new subscribers. There was a period I think I went 5 days without getting a single subscriber.
Hmm.
But then another day I got like 13 in a day, and the next day it went up by like 12, and the next day it went up by 9 or something. So it's just so varied. And as I was saying to you before we went live as well, one of the interesting things about posting a video every day is you get to see like the view counts for every single, and I try not to look at them too
Hmm.
much because it drives you crazy, as you know.
Drives
but
spirals, yes.
um but one of the interesting things I've noticed is the videos that I post on the weekends or on like public holidays and stuff, they just don't get as many views, and it's obviously
Hmm.
people on the days you think they would be more likely to watch because they're not actually doing anything or working or whatever it is, they actually
Hmm.
watch less. And then
Yeah.
it's the days where they have to go to work and do other stuff where they're like, oh, I need a break from reality, so I'm going to sit and watch a 10-minute YouTube video kind of thing.
Hmm. Yeah.
So that's quite an interesting thing that I've learned. But yeah, in terms of like the boost, I guess I pretty much from the start I was getting like 2 or 3 a day, and
Hmm.
then 2 or 3 new subscribers a day, and then yeah, it kind of went up a little, and then dipped a little, and then I mean, if it was like a graph, it would just be all over the place, really. So
Yeah.
like I said, it's not the only thing it's consistent in is its inconsistency.
Consistently inconsistent. Got it. Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow,
Put
that's
that on a bumper
crazy.
sticker or something.
Yeah. I think I actually stole that from a YouTuber. Her name's Grace Helbig. And I used to watch her all the time. I still do. She still posts stuff, but yeah, she was part of like when YouTube became like when it was like birthing into like
Yeah,
what it is
what
now.
it
It's
is.
like,
Yes.
yeah, when it
Yeah.
was a little bit more, kind of lax and people were just kind of posting goofy stuff. I mean, people post goofy stuff now, but I feel like YouTube has evolved into this platform that's almost like television shows, like people don't have cable anymore. They don't have, they don't watch like regular TV. People will just go to YouTube and watch series that, YouTubers are posting. And I feel like there's even like
Absolutely.
TV shows are on YouTube as well. And
Yeah.
so it's like that's people's main source. And it's like YouTube is so big. Like when you think about like viewing things online, it's like YouTube's it. Like that's the big one. So,
Absolutely. And
mhm.
on that note, actually, so the place I work, there's some residents that live there, and they're, on the older side. And
Mhm.
I know for a fact none of them have like Netflix, Disney, any of that because they just can't be bothered with it.
Yeah.
But they've all got smart TVs, so all of them just sit and watch YouTube. And one of them recently, he's 88 years old, bless him. He's such a nice guy,
Oh,
but
sweet.
he only recently he only recently got into the YouTube thing. And like every time I see him now, I'm like, how what you been watching on YouTube this week then? And he'll tell me, oh, I watched this really good documentary about this, or this, that, and the other, and he's loving it. So you're definitely right. Most people watch YouTube, and like if I'm at home, like when I have lunch or whatever, I just sit on my computer, watch some YouTube videos while I eat my lunch. I don't go and put the TV on or open
Mhm.
Netflix or anything. I'm just like, oh, I'll just watch a couple of YouTube videos.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
think that's becoming such a mentality with just everyone really now. like
Mhm.
like you said, when it first started, I actually saw a thing on the news the other day that it's 20 years this year that YouTube was created.
Holy smokes.
And yeah, but the very first YouTube video was just someone at the zoo. It was like a 20-second video, and they're like, hey, I'm at the zoo, here's some
Yeah.
animals. That was it. Like, and like you
That's
said, it
so
used to be just
funny.
this sort of sharing platform where people would just share their experiences, but it's turned into
Mhm.
so much more than that. And it's because
Yeah.
of people like Mr. Beast and
Mhm.
all these other huge YouTubers that have started making millions out of it, and everyone wants a slice of that pie, basically. So
Right. That seems like to be like the ultimate goal is to like be Mr. Beast, like, right? Like it's he obviously built something really insane. Um, but I think that I don't know, I think that it gives younger people sort of an unrealistic expectation of like fame. Like there's so much that goes into live streaming, YouTubing, content creation in general. Like it's a full-time job. It is a full-time job to do this. And you start out so small and like you have to have the right resources in order to move forward. And I think that Mr. Beast, like it's so available, right? Like you can just watch Mr. Beast videos and you see all of these things that he's doing and he has all this money and it just like gives people this unrealistic expectation that it's like if I just post to YouTube, I will eventually become Mr. Beast, right? But it's like
exactly,
that's not
yeah,
the case. Like there's a lot of like luck that goes into it. There's a lot of extra work that goes into it. You don't see all of the background stuff. I mean, he's got a whole production team, like so
yeah, of
it's interesting to
course.
think
And like,
about.
sorry, the Midnight Cafe just said in chat, young people don't realize Mr. Beast works 18 hours a day, which
Exactly. Exactly
like
that.
you
Yeah.
know
Yeah.
he absolutely does. I mean, maybe not every day, but he definitely works a lot harder than people. All the viewers see as like a 20-minute video, and it's funny actually because I was literally watching a Mr. Beast video just before we started chatting.
That's
Well, I was
hilarious.
like, what am I going to do for 20 minutes? Oh, there's a Mr. Beast video. I'll watch it. Um, but yeah, all you see is like a 20-25 minute video, and like you say, you don't realize the production, like the amount of people that go into making this video, all the
Mhm.
like even when they do all this, like they do all these like crazy things as well, like all the health and safety stuff, all the
Mhm.
permits and things they must have to get to do some of the stuff they do. Like you just because you
Mhm.
don't see any of that, all you see is here we are blowing up a field or
It
whatever it is they're
just
doing.
yeah, it just looks like that's just they're doing something crazy, but yeah, like you said there's all sorts of admin that
Yeah,
they have to do in the background for sure. So, yeah.
exactly. And like
Crazy.
just on the note of like kids becoming YouTube stars, like I've heard stories of people quitting their jobs to like be full-time Twitch streamers when they've got like they don't even they haven't even hit the 50 followers yet and things
Yeah.
like that. And
Yeah.
I've seen people asking kids, what do you want to be like when you're older? And they're like, oh, I want to be a TikTok star, and just things like that. And like, I mean, so does everyone at the end of it. Like, if we
Yeah,
could
we
all
all
do
want to
it,
be
we would.
famous, like every single one
Exactly.
of us. Like, I mean, it would be amazing to have like hundreds and thousands of followers, millions of followers. But I also think that there's a lot of like stuff that we don't realize. Like, I mean, obviously, I feel like we both have similar goals with content creation. Like, I would love to do this full time. I can't do that. It's not paying the bills. Like, but this is something that I really love to do. But I don't think. I lost my train of thought for a second. I forgot
That's
what my
okay.
point was. That
It's just
ba-
it's just pulled into the station. It'll be on its way again soon.
yeah, it's a beep beep. It's trying to get there. I just think it's like the just the unrealistic expectation that there's just like there's so much that goes on in the background and so much anxiety that comes along with like being a public figure. And
Of course, yeah.
we were talking about like the numbers and stuff, and for Twitch it's like the viewer number, right? And you're constantly struggling with, you know, I have a bunch of people that show up for me every day, and these are real people that are here in my chat, and I see them and I talk to them every day. But at the same time there's this other element to it that it's like I have to hit a certain number of people that have to, in order for me to hit this goal of like partner or whatever, like, so there's always this like weird goal that you're trying to get to with content creation, whether it's millions of followers. Kids want to be TikTok stars, but they don't understand that there's so much work that goes into it. And I think that there's just like a lot of luck that goes into it too.
Oh,
People,
100%. Yeah.
yeah,
You
coming
need
into.
to, like I was saying earlier, if you just, all you have to do is make the right content at the right time, and it has to be seen by the right people, and then boom. Like Mr.
Mhm.
Beast's first video, he just sat there and counted to 1 million or something, didn't he? That was like the first
Yeah.
video he ever made. Everyone's like, this guy's insane, and then it just exploded. And
Mhm.
like I was saying, there's so many Minecraft creators that post videos, and only a handful of them are actually famous,
Right.
or have over a couple thousand subscribers.
Mhm.
And I think luck is definitely a huge part of it, and I think part of the problem is a lot of these people got a lot bigger, like at the start of COVID,
Mhm.
because obviously
Mhm.
people were staying in, didn't have a lot to do, so all these channels kind of blew up. But I think it's a lot harder to get to that point now as
Mhm.
well, because people aren't at home anymore. They don't have time to watch as much
Mhm.
content as they did. When I during COVID, I used to just get up, go on my computer, put on Twitch, hang out with you for a bit sometimes, and then like watch your streams, watch
Yeah.
Soups' streams, watch her doing art or whatever, and maybe I'd
Yeah.
watch like Choco playing PUBG or something for a bit. But like, I don't do that anymore. Like, I barely open Twitch anymore because
Right.
I don't have time. I'll open your stream sometimes, or sometimes I watch the Shezzies or whatever when they're on. But
Mhm.
I don't have time to sit on my computer all day every day with Twitch open anymore.
Yeah, and yeah, that and a lot of people are back. I mean, you work in person, but like everybody here is going back to the office now. Like it's becoming like a thing now that people are like realizing like, okay, it's time to come back to the office now, and which is really shitty because then you go into the office and you can't watch anything at all. And I love having something on in the background while I'm working. Like I love having my Twitch streams up and listening to people while I'm, doing my thing. But when you go to, if you're working in like a corporate setting, like they block all of that. Like you're not
Yeah,
allowed to watch YouTube. You're not allowed to watch Twitch. All of that stuff is just completely blocked on all of the servers or whatever on any corporate in any like corporate office setting, which is so interesting to me because it's like I don't know. I could go on and on about corporate life, but it's so
that's not.
it's such bullshit. Because I feel
Yeah,
like I get so
let's
much.
not go down that rabbit hole. Yeah,
I feel like I get so much more done when I'm able to like take like a micro break, and like kind of
oh,
like
absolutely.
go over
Yeah,
here. I watch Lauren, KHD a lot, and it's just like I'm able to just like talk to my friend like while she's streaming for a little bit, and then like go back to my work. So yeah, so it's interesting
I
that like yeah,
I was just gonna say, I
yeah.
think that probably comes with uh, neurodivergence in some form.
Mm-hmm.
Because I always thought, like I'll open my computer and I'm like, okay, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna, I don't know, let's just say I'm gonna apply for some jobs or something. So I open the job website, I open a couple of jobs on links, and I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna play Minesweeper for 5 minutes, and then I'll go back to this, and then I do 10 minutes of jobs, and then I go back to Minesweeper, or I open Twitch and I'll be like, oh, is anyone streaming? And then, like you said, you just need those little micro breaks to get you through the day. And I always thought that, like, there was just something wrong with me. Like, I wasn't, I just couldn't focus properly, or, like
Yeah.
I just got bored easily. But I think it's just, it's the ADHD. And I'm just like, I can't, this is why I've always said, like, I could never just be at a job where I just sit at a desk all day, because I would get so bored so easily. I'd just be like, I need to do something different every
Right.
10, 20 minutes.
Right.
So I
I'm
completely
actually,
understand you being like, oh, I need to watch Twitch, or like you say, these little micro breaks. Sorry, I
yeah.
interrupted you
No,
again.
no, you're great. No, this is great. We're having a conversation. It's wonderful. Just like talking about like the micro breaks, I'm like reading a book right now that's called Laziness Does Not Exist. So this is like, I'm not promoting this book, but I am because it's pretty good. It's called Laziness Does Not Exist, and it's by Devin Price, PhD. And it's basically like talking, I am in a portion of the book right now. It's basically talking about how like the word lazy is like this like really negative connotation with it, but laziness is not real. And right now in the book it's talking about the corporate lifestyle and talking about how people need to take these like micro breaks, like brain, I can't remember what they call them, that she has like a strange name for them, but basically like they found that people perform better when they're able to like do those micro breaks and being able to like take a break. And so I don't know. So I think that it's just bullshit. Like you just need to let people do the things that they need to do, because it's like we need human interaction. We need to be able to feel the autonomy of being able to like do these things. So yeah,
No,
that's
absolutely. And like Zelby just said, there's a reason I didn't do well in my office job. Oh, you need me to stay at my desk the entire
the
time?
entire
And
time. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, don't put me. I don't even think it's an ADHD thing or like a neurodivergent thing. I think it's just like our human brains are not, we're not
I
meant
mean,
to
yeah,
do
true.
that. Like, we're
That
not,
like there's that thing that you only concentrate for like 20 minutes out of every hour or something.
yeah.
Like just everyone. That's not just, like you say, not just neurodivergence. I think it's a lot stronger in
Oh,
neurodivergence, but
100%.
um,
I definitely cannot sit still, but
yeah. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, I think to an extent everyone does have that feeling. But
Yeah.
um, I was just gonna say, like with my work, I work in a bar basically, but
Hmm.
um, even that, standing behind a bar, like I can't stand there for too long. I have to like, I'm like, all right, I'll just go downstairs and say hi to the guys down there, or I'll just go to the bathroom even if I don't really need to, just to like
Just to
break it up a
get
bit. So
up.
I'm not just just
Yeah.
so I'm not stood in the
Hmm.
same place, or I'm like, oh, I'll just go into the fridge and see if we need any stock, or just little things like that, just because I'm like, I just don't want to stand in the same place for, sometimes the
Yeah.
shift's like 8 hours or whatever. I'm like, I don't want to just stand here for,
Yeah.
and there's quiet times, obviously. It's not the whole shift like that, but so I'm just
But
like, I
you
just need to
still
break it
have.
up, and so I can't imagine what I'd be like at a desk all
Yeah.
day.
I'm just gonna read what options just said. He says,
Of course, yeah.
I have an employee who has a show on their phone playing with headphones on most of the time. They get all of their work done on time and sometimes quicker than needed. I haven't told them they can't watch their show because it hasn't affected their output. And see, that's the thing is options, he's a boss, right? Like he has employees. And I think that this is gonna start to change over the next maybe 10, 20 years. Maybe it will see like millennial bosses starting to come into the mix, and it's like we understand that it's like you need some background noise to finish your work. That's cool. If you're getting your shit done, like that's totally fine. So, yeah, that's
Absolutely.
crazy.
And
Yeah.
my old manager at the bar that I work at, he's not there anymore, but he would just walk around all day with his headphones in because he
Yep.
just needed he wouldn't have it super loud. You could still talk to him, it was
Mhm.
just there, just in the background, just so he had something in his ear while he was doing other stuff, just so he could feel more productive. And he hadn't actually really thought about being like neurodivergent, possibly having like ADHD, autism, whatever. But
Mhm.
um after he met Zelby, my partner, she talked to him a couple of times, and he was like, "Yeah, I definitely think I might be neurodivergent." Like, 'cause he would say stuff to me. Like, one of his big things was like, he's like, um, I can't remember exactly how he said it, but he's like, "I'm trying to explain to someone something to someone, and they just don't understand like my thought process." Like, I'm like this. Like people just weren't understanding his explanations. Not everyone, but he's like, I'm trying to explain something to someone, then they don't get it, and I'm like, I don't know how to explain it
Mhm.
any clearer than that. And that's definitely like a neurodivergent thing because you're like,
Yeah.
oh, this makes sense to you, but it might not make sense to them because their brain doesn't work like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just things like that, and like you say, with more millennial bosses, and like I feel like even like the neurodivergence things, like I've been applying for a lot of jobs lately, and a lot of them
Mhm.
have, do you have any disabilities? Do you have um, anything that would affect your employment process? Do you need special like dispensation for like neurodivergence or anything? Like if we
Oh,
were to interview
interesting.
you, yeah, like it's like if we were to interview you, do you need, like a sort of quiet space or anything like that?
Oh my
And actually,
God.
yeah, and Zelby and I actually went to the Australian football yesterday, Saturday. Sorry, no, yeah, that was yesterday. Sorry, I forget what day it is. Um, so yeah, Aussie football is one of the craziest games you'll ever watch in your life. But anyway, the they had in the stadium they have like a sensory room, so people can go in the sensory room if they need to. Like
Oh my God.
we walked past it, yeah, on our way out of the stadium. We walked past it. I think there's probably more than one as well. Like so it's also like a prayer room, if there's uh any Muslims there because they pray during the day and stuff. But
Yeah.
um so like just and I feel like society is becoming more um aware of these things and more
Mhm.
like you say, Options is a boss. He's a millennial. He understands these things, and hopefully it's just gonna keep going and people are gonna just feel more and more comfortable. And like Option
Yeah.
said, he's doing
Mhm.
his work. So why does it matter if he's sat watching videos all the time? If as long as if the work's getting done, it doesn't matter, does it? Like
Mhm.
the
Yeah.
end result is the same. Then you're still getting what you want out of it. He's still doing his job. Whereas I feel like the older school thought process would just be like, no, it doesn't matter. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So I
It
feel
doesn't
like
matter. You're just supposed to pull up your bootstraps and just get through it. Like that's what we did. Like we just, yeah, but I think we're definitely becoming more tolerant and more accommodating for different types of brains because
absolutely,
everybody has a space. Like everybody has something to give back, so it's not I don't think, I mean, it technically is a disability, but I think that like people don't understand that it's like people all have things to give, and it's just like if you're giving them the right accommodations, then they're able to, do the work that they need. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Maybe that's why so many neurodivergent people are becoming content creators because it's like we can create our own work conditions. True.
Yeah,
One
yeah.
way of looking at it.
Working for yourself is huge. Like I like working for myself. I mean, I have a day job. I work part-time and then I do streaming and then I do stained glass, but I feel so much better having my own autonomy to be able to like set my own schedule and like knowing and understanding that like I can just change that whenever I want to, and my brain works so much better than being on someone else's schedule, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. You have to get this done, blah, da, 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 and you can't watch YouTube videos. Like, so
Absolutely,
yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Selby also pointed out that they do only have the one sensory room in that stadium, but it
Mm,
is good steps. Like it's a
yeah,
good
definitely
start,
good steps. Yeah, for
Um,
sure.
but yeah,
Um,
and yeah, like you say, having that flexibility to be on your own schedule is definitely something that
mhm.
makes you, everyone would be a lot happier if they could just stick to their own schedules
Yeah,
and not have to do things the way everyone else wanted them to, I think.
right.
But I mean, I understand some things need that structure, need that schedule structure. I
Yeah,
get that. The whole
yeah.
world would fall apart if there was no schedules at
So
all. But
true. That's so true.
I think
Yeah.
there definitely needs to be some flexibility where there can be.
Hmm.
There needs to be flexibility.
Yeah, absolutely. Like deadlines are always going to exist, but yeah, it's
Of
important just
course,
to make
yeah.
sure that, we're accommodating other people. But yeah, so okay, so just kind of circling back to, we're talking about being accommodating, setting our own schedules. So back to your Minecraft YouTube. If you could do this full time, what would that look like for you? Like if let's just say so you're gonna reach 1,000 followers. You're going to. So what happens after that? Like once you hit 1,000 followers, like what's next? Are you going to continue to make videos every day? Like what is your are you going to continue making asking like three different questions. So like if
That's
you
fine.
are you going to
I'll answer
continue
them in order. Yeah.
are you going to continue making videos every day once you hit 1,000 subscribers? And then like, if let's just say hypothetically you blow up and you're able to like quit your job and do this full time, like what does that look like for you? How do you feel about doing like
Oh
Minecraft
God.
content full time? Is that something you want or?
I mean, it's something that I would do if it was, if it was viable as a as a source of income.
Yeah.
Um, it's not something I've really thought about. Even the hitting 1,000, I'm like, I don't know. Like I'm kind of like I'll see what like when it happens and see where I am with
Hmm.
it, and maybe I'll take a break and then I'll come back and I'll try to get to 2,000 or something, or
Hmm.
I don't know. Like I'm trying to work on like other content as well at the same time.
Hmm.
I've actually got a new series that I'm doing. That's the first one's going to be out on the 2nd of May.
Okay.
Um,
Okay, cool.
yeah, shameless self plug there, but
This is about you,
um,
so I want you to,
no,
yeah,
yeah,
just
no, I
tell.
know, I
It's
know,
not a
I
shameless
know.
self plug. This is
Yeah,
about go follow Coded Lemur on YouTube. This is great. I'm really good at this. Put the link is pinned at the top of chat if you guys want to go subscribe to him. He's on his way to 1,000 followers. He's just as a little recap. He's posting one video every day on his YouTube. A 10-minute video of a Minecraft adventure daily is what he's doing. So that's what's happening. So
I just
yeah. So
I just saw Warlock's comment. Maybe he'll wear a Minecraft cosplay when he gets to 1,000.
I mean, isn't he technically
Maybe I
wearing?
will.
Oh my god, chicken jockey cosplay. Oh my god.
Have you seen the Minecraft movie, lady? Have you
No, I
seen
was
it?
gonna ask you about the Minecraft.
Oh,
So this is a perfect
yes, we've seen
segue.
it.
How do
Yes,
you
yes, yes.
feel? I have not seen it. I've heard mixed reviews. What did you think of the Minecraft movie? As a Minecraft
Okay,
creator, how do you feel? I want the whole review.
okay. So I felt like it was more, um, it was like more of an adventure movie set within the Minecraft universe. I feel like if you're like a hardcore Minecraft fan, excuse me, you would sit there and be like, well, that's not right. Well, that's not right. There were a couple of things I noticed, and I was like, okay, that's not like accurate to the game kind of thing.
Hmm.
Um, but obviously, I'm like, it's a movie. They're obviously going to have some of that artistic license where they do things a little differently. Um, but yeah, I really enjoyed it, and also the music in it. I wasn't expecting songs. I mean, I should have been because it's Jack Black, so there's always going to be songs.
Sure.
Um, like Lava Chicken. I mean, they're only like little kind of ditties, I would call them.
Sure.
Warlock says, I'm kind of sick of Jack Black's character that he uses. Do you just mean Jack Black? Because Jack Black just
That's
plays
just
Jack
him.
Black in every movie.
That's
Like,
literally just him. Like he is just
yeah,
I've watched a couple of like interviews of him and Jack Momoa. I probably or not Jack Momoa.
Jason
Jason
Momoa,
Momoa.
yeah.
Jason Momoa. And that's just him. He literally
It
is
is,
just Jack
absolutely.
Black and he's just crazy. Like he just blah 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 blah
Yes.
blah blah. But yeah, that's literally just him. So
Did
so
you
Warlock is
did you
just sick
watch
of.
did you see the SNL a couple of weeks ago that he hosted?
I didn't know.
You should watch it. Very good.
Okay. Yeah.
It
He's
was
funny.
if you have it on catch up or something, yeah, it was
Yeah.
very good. He was obviously on there to promote the Minecraft movie, but the
Yeah.
SNL was very good anyway.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so no, I liked the movie, and they've definitely set it up for sequels and stuff, and
Okay.
I can see them turning it into a bit of a like franchise, I guess is the word. And one of the Minecraft YouTubers that I watch, a guy called Mumbo Jumbo, he's
Hmm.
English. He's got like 9, 10 million subscribers, I think.
Oh
He
wow.
actually was like a consultant on the movie, so he came up with a whole bunch of ideas and stuff for them to use in the movie, like in terms of like some of the like contraptions and like redstoney stuff. Because that's like his main thing that he does is redstone. So like that's like the sort of the wiring stuff in the game for people that don't use it often. It's kind of like electricity, but in Minecraft, and you
Yeah.
can make like a bunch of crazy contraptions and stuff. But yeah, so he was like a consultant on the movie, and he's actually in the movie as well. There's a scene when you see the movie. There's a scene at like an auction, like on what's it called?
Survivor.
Storage Wars.
Oh,
No,
oh,
like
yes. Okay,
like
okay.
Storage Wars,
I
where
was
they're
like
like, yeah, where
Survivor.
they like
Yeah.
no, like Storage Wars, where the guy's like, so here's the unit, like it's got whatever in it, and like everyone in, so Jason Momoa is there, like that's not massive spoilers, but like everyone else that's there is actually a Minecraft YouTuber. So there's about 5 or 6 of them, which was like a cool little thing, and there was a couple of like really cool things in the movie that I was like, oh, that's really cute, and like Zelby will tell you, like I was laughing my ass off at some of it, like it was just
Yeah,
so
that's
funny.
good.
I
Yeah.
like Jason Momoa's character gets like super real. Like it's definitely a kids movie, but there's just so much stuff in there for the adults as well. Like
Sure,
he was
yeah.
he went on like this little existential rant, and I was just like, oh my god, I love this. Like, you know, because it's
Yeah.
Jason Momoa as well. Something about it just made it even funnier. Like
Yeah.
because he's obviously like this massive guy, and he's just doing this existential rant. And anyway, um,
So funny.
so yeah, no, I did enjoy it, and I would, I feel like no matter what your level of interest in Minecraft is, you'll enjoy it. Like, even if you've never played Minecraft, you'll be like, it's just like a fun adventure movie. All the
Yeah.
way up to you're a hardcore Minecrafter, you'll be like, oh, okay. I mean, maybe I feel like the more you like Minecraft, the less like you are to like the film. Like, if you like it
Sure.
like a lot, like if you're like super, like I said, there's some inconsistencies, there's some because some of the stuff most of the stuff in the movie isn't from like the Minecraft, like the main Minecraft game. So I don't know
Mm.
how aware you are, but there's like Minecraft Dungeons, Minecraft Legends.
Yeah.
They're all like these sort of spin-off games, and most of the story content was from there
Okay.
rather than like the main game itself. Like as in
Okay.
like the sort of plot, the main plot of the movie is I think it was from Legends, um,
Cause
mostly, but there was some dungeon stuff in there as well.
Because they
Um,
have like a storyline in those games, right? Like you're following like a
Yes, yeah,
yeah.
it's like a. I played Dungeons once and I got to a point and I just kept dying, so I gave up. And I haven't played Legends, but yeah, there's more of like a story in them. Like the main Minecraft game kind of has the story, like killing the Ender Dragon, but then once you do that, it's more of just like a sandbox, like
Mm-hmm.
open
Yeah.
world game. So, like
Yeah.
Warlock just said, it's such an open sandbox, it'd be hard to base something directly on it,
Yeah,
really.
that makes sense. Yeah, I was thinking the same
So,
thing that it would be really hard to just like you could literally just make up any story you wanted in Minecraft, which is what people do, right? It's like
exactly.
you just
Yes,
literally make
absolutely. Yeah.
anything you want in Minecraft. So yeah, so
Yes.
it makes sense that they used like Legends and Dungeons as like their baseline. So because otherwise it would just be like what they're punching trees like the whole time, like you know.
Absolutely, yeah. That's why
So
so many like Minecraft content creators, when they play on these multiplayer servers and stuff, they are always they create content, like they create storylines out of things that they're
yeah,
doing, because
yeah,
there's not a storyline there. Whereas, if
yeah,
you play a game like The Last of Us or whatever, the story's already there. You don't have to spice it up. But like you say, like
right.
Wall says, you need to add something to it. It's not like you say, there's nothing much, just going around punching trees wouldn't
Yeah.
make for a great 90-minute movie, really.
No storyline there. I would watch it, but I don't know
Yeah,
if,
true.
they got to think about the broader audience, right? The people who
Mm,
don't actually watch Minecraft. And like, I think that, Minecraft is a brand, right? So it's like, I wonder how
of
many
course, yeah.
like children don't actually, this is maybe a weird view on it, but I feel like there might be like children that just like don't even play the game or play it very little, but they just wear the Minecraft symbol or the
Oh, of course,
logo
yeah,
and the creeper and stuff.
yeah,
Like that's just like a very well-known thing. So it's like they have to keep that in mind too,
yeah,
that there's like you can't just make a movie with just like a whole bunch of, I'm sure that it does have this, but it's like the movie can't just be like a bunch of like inside jokes about Minecraft, what
yeah. I
the
mean,
chicken
yeah,
the chicken jockey thing, like yeah.
there were definitely some things that you have to be a Minecrafter to know, but it wasn't like the whole entire movie. If you've never played Minecraft before, you'd be sat there going, "I don't understand what's happening." Like
Yeah.
they found a very good balance. It was interesting enough for like the average viewer, but then there's enough in there for the people that know Minecraft to be like, okay, I see what
Mm-hmm.
you're doing there.
Yeah.
Minecraft Legally Blonde,
Oh my God, amazing. Well, chat, I have kind of run out of things to ask Coded. If you guys have anything that you want to ask Coded about, so he is, like we said, he's a Minecraft content creator over on YouTube. He was previously we have a cat. We have a cat. You guys can't see it, but there's a cat invading the space.
trying to get famous, Charlie.
Oh my God.
I just had to make sure the window was shut enough so it didn't jump
So I
out.
didn't jump out. But if you guys have any questions for Coded regarding his YouTube channel or Minecraft in general, or just general questions about him, I mean, he's our favorite lemur. Clearly, you guys, the wall has been taken down. He's not actually a lemur, so sorry to break everybody's bubble, but yeah, give us what's that?
This is Minecraft B.
A
They're like,
bee!
yeah, it's like really squishy.
Oh, cute!
Yeah.
Bees!
And then I'll just show you all my Minecraft stuff that I have.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
perfect.
these, I again another shameless plug, but the
This
short
is
that I just
about you,
posted,
Coded. Show me everything and talk about yourself. Yes.
the short that I posted was about these. So they were a supermarket that we shop at, an Australian supermarket, where it was like every $30 you spend, you get one of these, and it's like a flat thing, and you just put it together. And there's 40 different ones, I think there was. And yeah, so this old lady at my work, she shops at the local Woolworths like all the time, and she knows all the staff and everything. So she would go in there and be like, "Can I have some cubies?" And they would just give her like loads of extra ones because she knows them all.
Aw.
So we worked out she gave me about, was it like 200 or something, babe? Like it was so many that she gave.
Holy
Like,
smokes.
yeah, you're supposed to get like one for every $30 you spend, but she'd go in and spend like $20 and get like a stack of them. Like I would go
Oh
into
my
work and she'd be
God.
like, "I've got you some cubies," and it's just like,
Cute. Oh my God, that's
yeah,
adorable.
I know she's lovely. She's such a lovely lady.
Oh, I
That
love that.
yeah.
Oh, so sweet.
So yeah, but that's what my short is about. If you want to go check that
So
out.
this is a diamond
That's a
block?
diamond ore, yeah. So
Yeah,
and then
okay.
there's a bunch of different ones. I might just pick the camera up. That might be easier.
Yeah, do whatever you need. Yeah. We're going on an adventure, chat. Look at that colon.
Yeah. Shout out to the colon for get your buttholes checked, guys.
Get your buttholes checked.
And
Yeah,
then
coded.
I've got this axolotl as well. How
Oh
cute
my
is
God,
this?
cute! Look at
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But
So
yeah, then
cute.
there's all these cubies. We've got more as well, but
There's
they're in the
so
boxes.
many. These are like those are so cool. So you get them. I didn't watch the short that you posted. So these come in like basically like a look at this goat.
Sorry. Yeah. They come in, yeah, it's really good because it's all like recyclable paper and stuff as well
Oh,
that they
good.
come in. Um but yeah, they just come in like this cardboard and it's like two like flat pieces together, and
Yeah.
then you just pop them out and like cube it. I was just gonna show you some Minecraft Lego as well. Oh god.
Yeah, please. Yes.
So I have a fox.
Oh my God, it's so cute. Oh
Yeah,
my God.
Lego fox.
Look at the fox. Make a baby.
Yeah, sleeping fox.
Cute. Oh my
And then
God.
there's a bee as well. I'm not gonna pick all of it up, but it's a Lego bee for you as
Oh my
well.
God, bees! Cute! Oh my God, it's
Adorable, right?
adorable. Oh my gosh.
So yeah, basically there's a cat as well. Come on, Charlie. I know you want to be famous. Go on.
Come on, Charlie.
What are you doing?
I'm
Lady
talking
said,
to the
"Come on,
cat like it can
Charlie."
hear me.
You'll sense your presence, lady. It's fine. Um, so yeah, basically, Zelby just buys me as much Lego stuff as she can find.
Love that.
What are you
Hell
doing, Charlie and Menace? Um, like most of my Christmas presents were Minecraft related, and obviously I'm not complaining because I love Minecraft, but
Plenty of Minecraft Lego. Amazing.
Zelby the keeper, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie, what are you doing? He's like on the desk, like behind my monitor right now. Such a pest. Sorry.
Warlock has asked a question. He said,
Yes.
"Can we hope to see more of your face on your videos at some point?"
Um, Probably not at the minute. Uh, like maybe if I once I hit 1,000, maybe that was another thought I had. Well, Selby
Mm.
had, but like maybe once I hit the 1,000 subs, maybe I could start streaming again on Twitch.
Oh, okay.
Possibly like in conjunction with also still making YouTube videos, but maybe doing a stream once a week or something.
Yeah.
Um, Look at this. Look at this
Look at this
cat.
cat. Look at this cat. Look at this kitty.
He is the star of the show.
Charlie! Charlie! Anybody have any questions for Charlie?
He's literally. It's all about him. It's always all about him. Okay. Anyway, what was I saying? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe I'll start doing some streams. I'm trying to like. Honestly, I'm trying to have like a long-term sort of goal of, you know, organizing things within my life, but
Mm-hmm.
the first major hurdle is trying to find a job with like just consistent hours,
Sure.
like so I can, and then once I have consistent hours, I can plan other things. I can be like, okay, so then we can do this, we can do that,
Yeah.
and I can plan stuff with Zelby as well because we can, she has a sort of schedule as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
um, so like, but I might have to just eventually just, be like, oh, fuck it, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
just gotta do what I do and like
Just
work everything else out around it kind of thing.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Like make time for it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Basically, I mean, it's all about time, isn't it? There's just not enough hours in the day.
Exactly. Exactly. Like I don't know how people do it. I really don't.
No. I was just on your point earlier, sorry, about
No,
like
yeah.
um becoming like a full-time Minecraft content creator. There's a guy that I watch on YouTube, Impulse, and he still had a full-time job when he hit 1 million subscribers on YouTube. He
That's
was still
insane.
working a full-time job, yeah, and making
That's
me like
insane.
I'm like, when do you sleep, dude? Like
How do you
you're at work,
yeah.
like working 9 to 5, and then he's like in the evenings I do work on my Minecraft videos and stuff, and
Yeah.
editing and whatever else, and I'm just like, bro,
They're built different.
like
That's crazy.
I
I
know, I
can't do
know,
it. Like I need my time for my brain to just like shut off. Like I can't be on all the time.
absolutely,
Yeah.
absolutely. Sorry. Anyway, continue.
No,
Sorry,
you're
it's
great.
just
Yeah, no, you're great. Option says, has there ever been a time when Coded felt uninterested in playing Minecraft, or has it been
yes.
100% full throttle into Minecraft the whole time? If the prior, how has he gotten back into it?
So yes, absolutely. There's times when I've not felt like playing it at all. And to be fair, actually playing it every day for this series, there's only maybe been 1 or 2 days where I've just been like, I really can't be bothered to play Minecraft today. But maybe it's because I'm just playing it 10 minutes a day, so it's not like a lot.
Sure.
But yeah, there's definitely been times, and because I watch a lot of Minecraft content as well, YouTubers and stuff, I feel like some days I'm just like, I've had too much Minecraft, I need a break from it. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like you were saying earlier about, when you work, you need those little micro breaks. Sometimes just having micro breaks from Minecraft helps. So I'll be
Mm-hmm.
working on something for like an hour, and then I get stuck, and I'm just like, okay, I need to take a break because I'm just getting frustrated, whatever. But there's been other times where I'm like, I've gone like a couple of weeks without even opening it because I'm just like, this was obviously pre doing a
The
video every
dailies,
day.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Um, But yeah, there's times where I've just been like, no, I don't even want to open it. But I think it's important to try and do different things to keep it interesting, you know. And I actually watched a video not that long ago. One of the YouTubers I watched was like how to kind of stop yourself getting bored in Minecraft. And it's like if you find
Okay.
yourself getting to that point where you're like, oh, I don't really want to play anymore, then you can. It was just a bunch of suggestions of things you could do. You know, start a new world, or try out a new mod, or find a new data pack, or set yourself a goal, or all the kinds of different things like that, just to sort of freshen it up, keep it fresh.
Mm-hmm.
So I've kind of trying to been looking at it like that as well. Like, okay, if I do this, then maybe it'll keep it a bit fresher.
Yeah.
The problem is I have so many ideas and not enough
Yeah.
time to
Yeah.
execute them all. Like, I'm a very
That's the
good ideas man. I'm just
problem.
not a very good executor. It's
Yeah, no,
like
I feel that. I feel that. It's like I have so many ideas in my head. I'm like, this is a good idea. This is a good idea, but the amount of time it will take to execute that idea is like I have an idea in my head right now, but in order to do this idea, I have to film something every single day for a certain amount of time and then compile it all, after however many days that I do this thing. And it's like it's just so much. It's so much to take on. It's like you've got really good ideas, but not enough time to execute them for sure. So
absolutely.
yeah. This I'll take this last question from Option says, has playing Minecraft for content taken away from the joy of the game at all for you?
I don't think with the daily series it has. When I was doing the Let's Play before, definitely, because I was trying to make good videos, interesting videos with lots of content in. So I was like trying to plan everything out and like, I need to do this, I need to do that, I have to record this. Recording time lapses and stuff like that. Like when you see it in a video, it's like 30 seconds, but that's
Hmm.
like 3 hours of actual building or whatever, So
Yeah.
it's but I feel like with this daily video, it's because it's just me playing Minecraft, so it's kind of it hasn't really taken the fun away from it because I don't really see it as making content. It's more just I'm playing Minecraft every day for a day, just for 10 minutes playing it every day, just chilling out kind of thing. And yeah,
Yeah.
obviously like I'm talking while I'm playing it, and I know eventually like I do upload it and everything, but it's just I think there's less pressure on it, if that makes sense.
Yeah,
And even the days when
absolutely.
like I don't get any new subscribers or only get one or two new subscribers, I'm still like, it's fine. It happens. It's another day. Like I just keep going. Basically, I'm not sort of letting it get to me as
Yeah.
much with this because I'm thinking, all right, I can just carry on. Tomorrow's another day. And another good thing about it is as well. I mean, some people might see this as a bad thing, but literally because it's 24 hours at least between each time I play it, I genuinely forget what I'm doing sometimes. And like I'll
Mm-hmm.
open it the next day and I'm like, the fuck was I doing yesterday?
Yeah, so
So, but
there's
then
that
it's like
element.
it's like yeah. Whereas when I'm making content like long form content, I'm like, oh, I have to do this, I have to do that, and then it's like
Right.
programmed in my brain. Like I'm thinking about it the night before when I'm going to sleep. Tomorrow I need to do this or whatever. But with this, I'm like, okay, I just open the game and I'm like, whatever is going to happen is going to happen, and I think that definitely keeps it more fun and less like there's less onus on it to be something special kind of thing, if that makes
Yeah.
sense.
No, 100%. Yeah, and you're doing it basically for you. Like, you're taking that part away that I think it's like when you're just going back to like the numbers and stuff, it's like you get really focused on like what kind of really good content can I make? What is going to be interesting to people? I need to do this heavily edited thing with all of this stuff and blah 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 blah. But I think getting back to like the core of like I'm just playing a game. I'm just playing a game for 10 minutes a day
Absolutely.
and I'm
And
I'm mhm.
I was just gonna say as
Yeah.
well, like when it's just 10 minutes, it's 10 minutes of just me playing Minecraft, and I think if people like it, great. If they don't, fine. But like I think because I'm not like putting in a whole ton of effort to it, I'm not as bothered about people not liking it. When you spend hours and hours and hours putting together a video and then it only gets 20 views, you're like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it's more of a like, oh, for fuck's sake, why do I bother? But
Mm-hmm.
I feel like this is just more like either people like me or they don't, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it is what it is kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, it's a great mindset to have, and I think it's really cool. And I've really enjoyed, watching you grow and do this. And like I said, I don't watch them every single day, but when I do get to watch them, I put them up on my TV, and it's really cool to like watch it, watch what you create. So thank you for sharing that world with us. And if you
Of course.
guys
Thank you for
want to,
watching.
yeah, of course.
I like
If
when you sent me a picture of it, like on your TV, and
Yeah.
honestly, that meant so much to me. It's just I showed
Aw.
selfie, and I was like, "Look, lady's watching me on her TV." Like,
I do. It's nice. Honestly, it's like a nice background video, like we were talking about earlier. Like I'll sit down and watch it, like when I'm doing my like stained glass designs and stuff like that. So it's really cool.
well,
So
exactly, yeah.
yeah,
That's kind of the vibe that I sort of go for. Is like you don't have to, I'm not doing anything overly exciting. If you just want it on in the background while you're doing something else, fine. And I have to as well, just very quickly. I don't know if he's still in chat, but I have to say a big thanks to Aloha Craw as well because he
yeah.
watches every single day and he comments nearly every single day, and I
Oh,
appreciate
aloha
his support. So
craw.
um,
Amazing.
he's been a huge advocate for my videos, and it's actually, as he said earlier, it's got him back into playing Minecraft too. So
That's so cool.
um,
So that's what you're
and as
going for. I opened it yesterday for a little bit, so I'm just saying, like, you make it look
no,
so
it's
fun, and it's like kind of like effortless in a way. So you do a really great job. So I'm really proud of you. I'm really proud of what you're doing and what you're building. So yeah, super
I would
cool.
just
Yep,
two
of
last
course.
things.
Yep.
Sorry, I was just
No, you're great. Don't
also just
apologize.
in terms of like the stress of it as well, because I'm not planning anything. I'm not planning any builds. I'm not planning any,
Hmm.
I'm so on my Let's Play world, I'd like, okay, I'm going to build this. I need to plan it out. I need to figure out what looks good, blah, blah, blah. And I've just completely taken that stress out of it. I'm not spending hours on a creative world
Yeah.
making something look good and then replicating it in survival. I'm just going with the flow, and like it doesn't always work out, but that's you can break the blocks and put them down again, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I think that definitely sort of takes some of the stress out of it as well, because I'm
Absolutely.
just like, I'm just making things up as I go along, basically, and that can be bad, but I think in this situation, it's actually just helping it be
Yeah. The
a lot
way
more chill.
Yeah, because it's like it's something that you want to be doing, and this is a really great way for you to, play Minecraft, your favorite game, and create content, which is what you want to be doing. And I think that that's really great. I think it's awesome.
Exactly, of
Yeah.
course. And the second thing I was going to say was, I don't know if you want to just read Selby's last comment that she wrote.
Said, it's just nice to have a little coded in your day.
There you go. I think that's the perfect quote to end on.
It's nice to have just a little coded in your day. So, no, but thank you so much for joining me today. Thank you for being on
Cool.
the second episode of Friendship and Friend Roast. If you
When
guys,
when this like goes massive, I can just be like, I was on episode 2, guys. Like,
you were exactly.
I was an OG.
OG, absolutely. If you guys want to follow over on what did I do here today? Exclamation point today. You can follow Coded Lemur on Coded Lemur at YouTube. So the link is there if you guys want to go give him a follow, a subscription, I guess, over there. It's free. You can go over there and hit the subscribe button and turn the notification bell on if you want to be notified of his daily videos. It's 10 minutes a day of Minecraft. And also, he also used to stream on Twitch, but we're going to give you a Twitch shout out too, just in case we get to a point where Coded decides that he wants to live stream his Minecraft adventures again. Sometime you guys can follow him on, not YouTube, Twitch as well. But yeah, so that's it. I don't think, I don't have anything else to say. Do you have any additional parting words or anything?
No, I think I'm good. just yeah, everything you said. Go subscribe to my YouTube, and I posted a short a couple of hours ago about the cubies that I was showing. So if you want to see more about that, go watch that short. And yeah, and also just like I said, there I am working on a new series, and the first episode of that will be out on the 2nd of May.
So go
So
subscribe. Go subscribe.
go
Check that
subscribe,
out.
so you don't miss it.
Turn on the
Yeah,
notification bell.
I'm so bad at the self promo stuff, honestly.
You're doing great. This is perfect. So, all right. Well, chat, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching this episode of Friendship and French Roast, not Friend Roast, French Roast. And we'll see you next time, I guess. All right. Ending is always super awkward. Oh, I gotta hit this one. All right. Goodbye.
Bye. Oh.
Yeah, we've ended.
Cut me off.
So we should.
Can
We're
they
we're
still hear us? Or
Yeah, they can still hear us. Should I? I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid over to Lauren because I have to go do some mod duties over in Lauren's channel. So chat. Yeah, I know.
Totally
I know you guys can still hear us. I know. We're gonna raid. So if you guys don't mind hanging out for the raid for a second, we're gonna raid Lauren. Oh, you got cut off. They can't hear you.
No,
Wait.
I'm just kidding.
I was like, oh shoot. I was like, what happened? Guys, we're gonna go raid my friend
fine.
Lauren. She is doing what is she doing today? She's doing Disney Dreamlight
Valley.
Yeah, she's doing Disney Dreamlight Valley visits today. It's a pretty cool. Lauren's got some real big goals, you guys, and I think we're gonna see some pretty big things from her pretty soon. So if you guys want to go check her out, give her a follow. If you're not following her already, I'm pretty sure everybody in here is probably following her already. But if you guys want to raid over there with me, that would be sick. Also, thank you again, Coded, for being here, and we'll see you guys.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I love you. I'm so happy we got to spend some time together. What the heck?
I love you too, friend.
All right. I'm gonna hit the raid button, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, bye.
Love your options.
All right, we have raided.
How's Lauren doing? I haven't seen it for a while.